What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of Camp House Barbecue Company. A while back, I had a subscriber member on my page on Facebook shoot me a message, Jerry Campeon, I believe. And he asked me to do a recipe on some crispy beef tripas. So today, I know James had a conversation the other day on Aim 'em and Claim 'em about lengua and cheeks and tripas. So today we got none other tripas. I bought a case at the Carrizo Meat Market, had them cut them in the middle, and I'm going to show you the process that I do to get them cleaned out and crispy, and we'll go from there. So let's get started, guys. Oh, y'all can see in the background my dad's original ugly drum back there, right there. That's the original ugly drum from the 1950s, something like that. One day we'll do a video on the story of that drum. It's both ugly and the original ugly drum. All right, guys. So we're gonna put them in. I got my mom over here watering the ground like the old days when they're about to dance out at the fields and stuff. They water down the dirt so they don't make too much dust when they're dancing cumbias. All right, guys. So what I got over here, the way I do it, like I said, this is all my personal preference. I boil them first in this pot. I boil them, and that my mom just wet my feet, and that cleans them out. So I had the meat market, since they come frozen, I had them cut them in fours. That way you don't, they're going to be more smaller, more uniform, and you don't have to mess with them too much. And one by one, and clean them and cut them, and they'll break down pretty quick. See, this is what they look like. Beef tripe. And all the stuff that comes in when you clean them out, I mean, you could do it one by one, but that's a lot of work. We've learned through the times, and my dad's cooked them for a long time, and they've all cooked them for years, at church festivals to sell to benefit for the church. And they learned that they boil them as a faster. And if you can see my setup, I have one of these doohickeys, patent pending. All it is a 55-gallon drum. For most of y'all who's cooked on burners and stuff, you know the wind is a big factor. So I'll get it from over here. All I got was a 55-gallon drum. Cut the tops, cut the top, cut the bottom, and then cut it in half. And you can open it and close it to the way you do it. And you have your burner down here, and it deflects the wind, and you're not fighting the flame, putting foil paper around it and all that stuff. But patent pending. I'm just kidding, guys. But if that's something that helps y'all, if y'all ever had struggles with the burners, with the flame and all that stuff, that's what I started doing. All right, guys, so once we get them boiled down, we'll check back with y'all. I'm just gonna give y'all a little update. If you can see, ain't been very long, but it's cleaning out, releasing all this stuff right in here. So it's working. We'll check back in a bit. See, so they're breaking up. As you can tell, they're swelling up, and when they swell up and that water starts boiling through them, it releases all that gunk in there, and that's what you want. All that gristle that comes out, they expand, and you don't have to go one by one cleaning them out through the water. All right, guys, we'll check back here in a bit. All right, guys, so we got them boiling. We're gonna roll them right here, and they already opened up with that heat. They expand, and this thing right here, guys, also look at that. You can see all the. You stand behind it while you're mixing, and it acts like a splash guard. I mean, patent pending, Dad said, but I'm just teasing. Yeah, if it helps y'all, give it a shot. So these are all broken up now. They came out a little long, so we're gonna cut them up here a little bit before we put them in the cowboy walk, the disco, and we'll check back in. All right, guys. So we got them boiled out. It took about an hour, maybe hour and a half. And now we're putting them on the wok, and I'm gonna add a little bit of vegetable oil just to get them going. That way they don't stick to the bottom. And now they're on the disco. Like I said, they all opened up. You can see most of them, they opened up, and the inside cleaned out, and you're left with all that rubbish over there. So, all right, guys, we're gonna start getting them. This is the fried part. This is where we're gonna start getting the crispy stage. So, once we get them loaded up and we start getting them fried up, we'll check back on. We're about what are we at? 20 minutes, maybe? About halfway. 20 minutes in, and you can tell they're already rendering. Like I said, we put a little bit of vegetable oil to get them going. Sorry for the kids in the back. Tell you, working house, working family. Working family, working kids. And we got them, they're rendering down, they're bringing out some of that fat. So, and like I said, this is a slow process because you got to be on them all the time. You put it too hot, they get stuck, you get burnt, and that's not good if you want to get them that nice crispy texture. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to show you this, that splash guard that I was telling you about. So look at it. We've been standing on that. I've been standing on that side. Dad was standing on this side, but I've been mixing from that side, and you can see all the splashes that come up, and I don't have nothing on me, so that helps. But you can see that they're rendering out. They're shriveling up, getting different colors. But it's going to be a slow process to get them to that crispy point. And once it gets to the other stage, it gets to the rendering stage, and then we're going to get to the crispy stage. So we'll check back here after a while once we get into that other stage. All right, guys. All right, guys, this is what you're looking for. When it starts doing that foam, that means you're frying. You're at the frying stage now. When it starts foaming up. When you sit them there and they start foaming up, you're at the frying stage. They rendered all the fat they were gonna do. The fat just got hot enough to where they're gonna cook in that and crisp up in it. So this is the stage where you need to just keep on them, keep moving them, and so they don't get stuck on you on the bottom, so they don't overcook or anything like that. So this is the frying stage. Like I said, it's a slow process, but it's very rewarding. So once we get to the stage where they're done, the doneness where we want them, I'll check back in. All right, guys. This is a stage where, like you see, it's solid foam. Solid foam is frying. This is a stage where you just got to be constantly on it, get it, and move it around. That way you know. See that? You got to stay on it because they're frying now. And this is where you get it to the consistency where you want it, where you like it. You like them crispy, okay? You like them medium crispy, whatever, soft. This is where you go. Keep in mind, guys, this is about 30 pounds. A whole box. Y'all saw the box at the beginning of the video. And we'll show you what they came up to. So if you plan on having a lot of people over and you're making tripas, be sure you get enough to the people you're having over. I'll show you what 30 pounds look like after cooked. You can hear them popping. You can hear them popping. You can hear them popping. They still need a little more for our likings, but like I said, this is at this stage, it's what you like. So we're a little bit out, and then right now we'll check back in when we pull them out. So we just pulled them out. Look at all that fat that rendered out. That's all fat that rendered out. That's what I'm saying. I bought 30 pounds of it, and this is what it ended up as. We got about a dozen and a half of tacos. But yeah, look, all that fat renders out of there. But this is what you need. So this is 30 pounds after they're cooked of tripe, and they're crispy. The key deal is to use the cardboard, the box where they come in. If you buy the 30 pounds, use a cardboard or find a cardboard box and leave them in there, because after a while you take them out. Don't eat them right off the bat. Let them sit in here. The air itself will make them more crispier, and then they'll absorb more of the fat in here. But we'll plate them up, and then we'll check back here in a bit. Hey guys, so we just got done with the tripas. I say we because see that guy over there with the Panama Jack hat? He helped me finish them out. There's a tortilla maker over there. So I got my aunt Melly Tijerina and my cousin Rosa from Oregon, and then my cousin Jack. Well, now she's a born again Texan. So they're the ones gonna be doing the taste testing today. I haven't got over there. I'm looking on the waters. We're taking care of business. But for all my, you might maybe recognize her, maybe not. For all my West Texas followers, they used to own, my aunt and my uncle Gilbert Tijerina, they own Hereford Meat Market. So I know I have a lot of followers in West Texas, so y'all might know Hereford Meat Market. They used to own that meat market over there. So they're gonna be doing the taste testing for me, and let's see what they think. Good, maybe, I don't know. We'll see. All right, guys. Thanks. So she's gonna take her bite, and this is my cousin Rosa. So go ahead, guys. Let me know what y'all think.
Oh, they're good. They're good.
She likes tripas, and she drove all the way from Hereford one time. My uncle was telling me to San Antonio just for tripa tacos. And what do you think? She's never had tripas. She's never had pico de gallo fresh. She said pico de gallo from Pollo Loco. Guys, I almost had a heart attack, but what do you think? There you go. He didn't even wait for the video. He just went ahead and took it down. What do you think? First time having tripe. So, there you go, guys. Thank y'all for checking in, and we'll see y'all on the next one.